when the solar activity is very strong and the geomagnetic field is in a lot of flux, there's less creativity, and when it's calm, in contrast, you have increased creativity as defined by more patents, more books, more records, that kind of thing.
See the strains of the life, new content. Suddenly it doesn't seem all in vain. Funny though, because it feels nothing changed. Still the same problems, mindset, attitude, but all up in the moment. Reflection deems clear, not conditioned by the time. Just connection to the universe project. The feeling, euphoria of a felt constellation. Patterns recognizing all the pain, but my soul's separated like my body's on another plane. Non-attached to material essence, fully absorbed and floating in the matter of presence. Nothing attracts, disintegrates from the human anatomy. Why those think jars trying to figure out the compounds are settled in the realm of the Delta translation. Orbit calligraphy, words can't explain what it did for me. Nothing you can hold in the time collapse has worth. Figure the memory, your mind is a weapon and the curse in the wrong hands. Life flows experience, values emotion, rotate food for food should be dish rare with no play. Like celestial outings, why solar peaks glare in the shadows of the space. In the shadows of the space. The aerial perspective, death's not a narrow track. Motion parallax, spiritually vernacular. Language of the soul, the universe protecting ya like a star. Thrust through the nebula. Aerial perspective, death's not a narrow track. Motion parallax, spiritually vernacular. Language of the soul, the universe protecting ya like a star. Thrust through the nebula. Metaphorically, we all have a calling. Life transmits through the sound of the spirit. If the soul's offline, then you're simply not hearing. All speed take you to another dimension. Can't name or shame with it. Pain of the sentiment cuts off detained intelligence. Life alienate remains terrestrial, gain no equilibrium. Music capsulates in my black body spectrum. Plectrum like motion, like celestial spears, electromagnetism. Formulate, renormalize, repressed masses like particles. Hydrogen, deuterium, helium. Nucleides are four stable atoms. Relativity in motion that we can't fathom. Propagates hate, dilate through the vacuum. Geometry hard to measure. From the heart feel the impact, the dark and the pleasure. Coordinate, quantify to others in the radius. Atomic particles, the self never gaze. The symmetry to travel cycles we endeavor. Hypothesized by the great-minded. They tried to perfect the sense before the egos collided. The Big Bang Theory, the legacy of God, wise word from the peasant with the Lord dialogue. The Big Bang Theory, the legacy of God, wise word from the peasant with the Lord dialogue. The Big Bang Theory, the legacy of God, wise word from the peasant with the Lord dialogue. It's just the aerial perspective, an aerial perspective. The aerial perspective, death's not a narrow track. Motion parallax, spiritually vernacular. Language of the soul, the universe protecting ya like a star. Thrust through the nebula. Aerial perspective, death's not a narrow track. Motion parallax, spiritually vernacular. Language of the soul, the universe protecting ya like a star. Thrust through the nebula. Aerial perspective. This just the aerial perspective. From the MonoSapiens collective, giving you an aerial perspective.